Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart, joined by Ralph Michaels and Teddy Covers. All right, we're going to fast forward a little bit here for video's sake. Game 3 has been yet to be played between Golden State and the Clippers, but we're going to fast forward to Game 4. Clippers.
And we're assuming Golden State wins Game 3 off the historic loss.
Well, they're 8.5-point shot.
Right.
Are you
I'm saying
kidding
we're
me?
doing this video with the assumption Golden State
Right,
won.
because it's Wednesday, and this game's on Sunday. It is crazy, though. I looked at the score. I didn't have any skin in the game. I looked at the score. I go, holy hell, it's over. I woke up the next morning and going through Twitter, and I'm like, what did I miss?
I looked at the score and didn't even realize
the Clippers had won.
I looked at the halftime score and didn't even pay attention to the rest
So,
of the night. Next morning, I'm just looking at the score, thinking Golden State won. Then I look at Twitter and I go, I guess not.
Well, I mean, first the Clips made their run to make it right around the spread. And for the first half of the fourth quarter, it's bouncing around the number. I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. You know, it's going to be one of these ATS finishes where no one's watching except for the bettors.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, it bounced around for a little while, and the Warriors just stopped scoring.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we looking at here for Game 4, Ralph?
Well, I think everyone's going to have Golden State. I think they're going to be the big chalky play. And, we talked on the Las Vegas Sports
Game 4
line.
is in L.A., right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
3 and 4 in LA. Yeah, open 7.5, now 8.5. And, I expect Golden State, I don't know if there's the injury to Cousins that sort of got him sitting back, having the big lead and all that coming back. But the thing people aren't talking about, Golden State had 21 turnovers in Game 1. Mm-hmm. They still won and covered. They had 22 turnovers in Game 2. Well, in the playoffs since 2000, teams with 20 turnovers or more are only 37 and 78, 32%. Clippers only had, Golden State since February 1st.
In their next
only
game?
had, in that game.
Okay.
But since February 1st, the Clippers only had over 17 turnovers once. And that was against Denver. So for them to have 20 turnovers, they're playing sloppy. For them to have back-to-back games with 20 turnovers is incredible. That's just not Golden State. So that concerns me. And if I see them having another bad turnover game in Game 3 where they're just not focused, then I will clearly look to fade them in this situation. But when Golden State has their starting five on, Boogie's gone for the playoffs, but he's not the starting five. They have a 95.1 defensive efficiency in 100 possessions. That's 7 points higher than any other 5 people in the NBA. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see their defense come to fruition Game 3 and Game 4 in a lower scoring game.
Teddy, so Ralph mentioned the injury to Boogie Cousins. How much do you think that's going to affect the Warriors?
Well, from a powering standpoint, for Game 3, the adjustment is 0.
Okay.
Okay, that's what the market's
So for
adjusted
tonight's game, for Sunday's game.
Right. Now we'll see if the markets adjust off of Game 3.
Okay.
But there was 0 market adjustment. And in fact, you saw where a point spread was 13.5 in that range. When it flips, it's supposed to be 6.5, 7, and we're seeing 8.5. You understand? So the markets are saying Boogie's worth nothing, and the Warriors are still super dangerous, even though they just lost their starting center and they just blew a 31-point lead at home.
Okay.
Which there's something to be said for that. But this is a gut punch for Golden State. I'm fascinated to see how Golden State responds in Game 3, because I'll tell you what, if they don't respond well in Game 3, I have no interest in the Warriors Game 4. It'd be Clippers or pass.
And again, we're getting the more and more games now for the Warriors where they were used to sweeping. It
was pretty easy last year.
We saw LeBron get tired after getting to the finals all those years. They're going to be challenged now, and it's going to wear on them as they go. I will say this. In the previous 19 years, there was only 5 NBA playoff totals of 234 or higher. Mm-hmm. This is the third one now in the series. This is the highest playoff total we've seen. And if they have another high-scoring game, again, I think there's going to be value on the under moving forward as they continue to play their third, fourth, and fifth game and become more familiar with each other. Mm-hmm. At the end of this series, I'll be looking for more unders as well.
You're expecting grinders moving forward.
Yeah, again, you play a team that many times in a row. Yeah, you just are much more familiar with them.
Well, I'm just saying you don't even need a grinder when the total's 234.
Yeah. 120 to 112, the game's under. Oh, wow, this is nice.
All right, good stuff, guys. Sports Memo text sub 100% free. Just text Sports Memo to 33222 to get a $10 welcome bonus for just signing up.